we are, Titterstone Clee Summit. Give you a walk around in a minute. Beautiful day for it. Quite cloudy, but nice. A little bit breezy, but so what? We'll be okay. So it's grand tour. This is where we are. I didn't do this in the van because you probably wouldn't hear me outside. But yeah, beautiful location. Titterstone Clee Summit, which is in Shropshire. I think it's one of the highest parts in Shropshire. Bit of a black cloud. Hopefully it buggers off. Bit of sun over there though. And we're going to have a walk up there later. Have a look at the golf balls. That's where we're going. Up there. That's where we've come from. Over there. I've just done a wonderful piece to camera without recording. Oh well. Sure it won't be the first. It won't be the last. So I'm going to walk up the golf balls from the top of Titterstone Clee and see how we get on there. Oh, there used to be a sign there. Oh, it's still there, I think, which says no driving up here. This is a private area. You can walk up, but you shouldn't drive up. But looks like everyone is ignoring it today. Oh well, we'll see how we get on. I know I've driven up myself. Don't tell anybody, I'll never know. There's no evidence it ever happened. I never admitted it. Oh well. I'll say this is a great view off the top. I'm not quite sure how high it is. I think it's about 1500 feet, thereabouts. Which is it's quite high. You know, as hills go. So anyway, catch you at the top and I'm blowing out my arse. Hello, Butte. Now, nice bit of grass. Yeah, it is, isn't it? About halfway up at the base of the towers. And a little bit of rough ground. Watch out for the poo. And back onto tarmac. This is where the golf balls come into sight. Up here. And you can see the vista start to unfold. Over there in the distance, see two more towers, which is Brown Clee. And looking round, good old height. Old height above ground, we're not all the way up there yet. Trig point is all the way up there. I wouldn't normally do hills in heels. Just happen to know that this one does give me tarmac all the way to the top. Well, almost to the top. There's a couple of little bits, like that bit down there. But yeah, I know it's tarmac all the way to the top. But even on the tarmac, still have to dodge the poo. So it's starting to get a little bit breezy. Hope the audio's okay. It's That's really nice. Sun shining over there. And there's a monstrous black cloud just where we are. Let's hope we can get up. We'll pan around and get back down again before we get wet. I think that's the main thing. We will see. If not, I've got you back. So you'll still dry anyway. So, see, just approaching the small dome. Small dome's probably about a third of the size of the big dome. Show it there. There's the big one. So moving on. And all this view is wasted on the sheep. I always think about the seaside. Who actually sees that view all the time? These little fellas. It's a crime, really. Right. View of the big ball and the cloud behind it. See? Blue sky. Not blue sky. Big black cloud. See at the top. That's the big dome. Yeah, here we are, almost to the top. See some old brickwork here, old ruins. There's lots of all sorts of things. There used to be other establishments at the top. Stuff all over this place. Mining. I believe World War II stuff. I believe it was an American base on the top over there. This is another old radar installation. There we are at the top. Tree point. That for a view. I don't know how much of this you can hear. Nice and sunny over there. Down on the radar domes. Radiometer looking over there. Over that way, I believe that's a long wind. And back to where we started. There's your trig point at Titterstone Clee Hill. Down there somewhere, way over there. Said it is tarmac most of the way to the top. Most of the way to the top. This bit isn't. So, well, the ground is quite firm, to be fair. It's chunky here today. I think some of the other hills might have been a wedge day. But today we've gone for Chunky Hill and it seems to do the job. Beautiful day. It seems to be lovely all the way around. Except for underneath this great big black cloud which is right on top of us. Oh yeah, sun shining everywhere except here. What have we done? What have we done? Oh well. Here we are back on the way down. So the rain's held off, which is good. Just left the summit. And the chap with the radiometer on the top. We're doing SOTA. Summit's on there. And we've still got beautiful sunshine all over, wherever we can see. You can see all of that. So yeah, sunshine all the way around, except for this bit. And I'm hoping it's going to hold off nicely. We can live in hope. Until I get back in the van at least. And the van is way down there. It's not much of a walk, to be fair, it's just uphill. Actually, I might be able to see the van just, you know what? Not sure. No, I think there's a ridge. Yeah, there's a ridge just there. So the van's on the other side of the ridge, I think. So, well, that was close. Nearly got sheep poo. The last thing you want is sheep poo on your shoes. Nasty. See the golf balls. Beautiful sight. Really is lovely up here. Really nice. I do come up here occasionally. Spend a bit of quality contemplation time, shall we say. And sit up here and take little notice of anything. It's great. Sheep everywhere. I quite like sheep. Everywhere, all over the hill. Go down there, pick them out on the hill, all over. There's lots of people up here today, taking pictures. There's a fella studying the small golf ball quite intently, taking lots of pictures of it. It's obviously of interest to him. If you can, the camera sees it over there. I was up here the one day, and I don't know if you can see the smoke. That smoke. I thought, oh, that's a bit strange. What's going on with that smoke? And the smoke got bigger and bigger and bigger. And it turns out it wasn't smoke, it was actually rain. Talk about localised. And then it got bigger and bigger, and all of a sudden, everything was awash. All except us, actually. It seemed to follow the lower section of the hill, missed the top bit. But it did look just like a plume of smoke on a fire. Quite interesting. And then a couple more sprung up, and they all sort of merged, and before you knew it, everything was. It was a brilliant summer's day as well. So, yeah, a lot of rain that day. I do like hills. There's been quite a lot of stuff up here over the years. To radio-based stuff, to military stuff, obviously in the war. So yeah, it's quite an interesting place. I keep meaning to have a look at the history of it, actually. Yeah, there's the van in the distance, just over there. We're on the last tramp over to the van, so the van's about 150 yards away. It's actually gone quite nice. This big black cloud that was covering us seems to be blown over. We've had no rain. That's where we were, there. And so all we see is blue sky. Beautiful. Someone must like us. root here. It's a bit soft. To disappear up to my neck, that wouldn't be good. Comical, I suppose, but wouldn't be good. Oh, squelch. I'm okay, I've survived. Anyway, it was lovely. Nice little trip up to the top of Clee Hill. And let's try and do a few more. We'll see what it looks like when I edit it together. See if something comes out of it, see if it looks okay. I think that's the key. So here we are, back at the van. Okay. Beautiful evening. Over there, sun breaking through clouds. And then falling into that bit over there. Beautiful. There's a black cloud. It's going away, which is good. Okay, so I'm going to hang around and have another cup of tea, I think. Oh, no, I didn't have tea before, did I? Shall I have tea? Shall I have coffee? Can't have another soup because that was the last of the soup. So we're down to tea or coffee, and I think I'll go for coffee. So I've got no milk. Oh. Anyway, lovely. If you've enjoyed it, you know what to do. Click, subscribe, any comments, feel free. And thank you for watching. Catch you on the next one.